naira, offsetting lower crude oil output, which averaged 1.36 million barrels per day. Steady gas performance and full pipeline availability as key stabilizer, while ongoing projects like the Ajaokuta-Kaduna-Kano gas pipeline advance toward completion. NNPCL expressed optimism that asset recovery and gas-led growth will strengthen earnings in 2026. Let's take another quick break to bring you foreign news. On the foreign scene, Australia ushered in the new year with a breathtaking fireworks show over Sydney Harbour as thousands gathered around the iconic Opera House and Harbour Bridge to witness the spectacle. The vibrant display lit up the night sky with bursts of colours, marking the arrival of 2026 in grand style. The celebration broadcast globally reaffirms Sydney's reputation for hosting one of the world's most spectacular New Year's Eve events, blending music, light, and pyrotechnics to unite residents and visitors in a moment of joy and anticipation for the year ahead. Up next is Sports News. Stay tuned. Audio Jungle. In sports news, Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim says he remains really confident about the team's potential despite a frustrating 1-1 draw against bottom place Wolves at Old Trafford. Ujazezi's opener was cancelled out by Ladislav Grezi, leaving United 6th in the table and 2 points behind Liverpool. Amorim, missing 8 key players including Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount, insisted United will be stronger once injuries clear and stressing he won't risk players ahead of Sunday's clash with the rivals' lead. And Wolves boss Rob Edwards hailed his side's performance, earning their first point under his tenure. We'll take a final break, and when we come back, you entertainment news. And finally, on entertainment news, media mogul Mo Abudu has hailed Nollywood stars Funke Akindele, Toyin Abraham, and Iniedo for their blockbuster successes at the Nigerian box office. Their films Behind the Scene, Over Sabi Aunty, and A Very Dirty Christmas are captivating audiences nationwide and breaking records. In a post on Instagram, Abudu praised the actress's creativity and resilience, describing them as phenomenal queens of box office who are shaping the future of Nigerian cinema. She commended their ability to inspire and lead, noting that their stories continue to light up screens across the country. And that's it for now on Biscon TV News. The news was compiled and produced by Victoria Hadekoya. I'm May Manuel. Many thanks for watching. Cool.
Hello, greetings, especially of the season to you from here, Biscon TV. It is time to look at one of those issues we keep talking about. Give context to the issue, just so you know. Today, Nigeria not at war, economy stable in spite of airstrikes, Edun assures investors. Let's go there. You know, the unsettling narratives following President Trump's promise of intervention in regards to terrorist attacks was bound to scare investors, both foreign and local. But Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Olawale Edun, has allayed the fears and anxiety of investors, analysts, and multilateral partners. He says our country was not at war either with itself or any other nation. As far as he's concerned, Nigeria was decisively confronting terrorism alongside trusted international partners. The federal government stressed that rather than destabilize markets or weaken confidence, such actions only help to strengthen the foundations of peace, protected productive communities, and reinforce the conditions required for sustainable growth. Now, the growing clan of enemies within does not see anything wrong with banding tales of war about our country. The other day, controversial Islamic cleric Ahmad Abubakar Gumi had dismissed the intervention of America, adding that President Trump was only trying to exploit our resources, thereby hurting our sovereignty. The time to set the record straight is now. Our choice is not to outthink our enemies, not to outgun them. No, the choice is to outthink our enemies, not to outgun them. It bears repeating that we are not at war. So let's go there. My conversationalist has been listening patiently to the preamble. So let's meet and greet him. Dr. Moses Adebayo, I greet you one more
My
time.
great as well. Thank you for this brilliant product. I appreciate especially the fact that we will not allow enemies within to just say whatever they think. We can't afford to demarket our country. It's always glory. War is not tea party as Mao Zedong posited, and
Mm.
it will never be. For there to be war, for there to be conflict between two countries, it's always formal. I remember one of the headlines during the Second World War. Then, if you go back into history, it was well stated. I think was it September 12th, 1944, 43, 44. Hitler declares war on America. You declare war on maybe a country, maybe on terrorism or on terrorism now, whatever. So there is nothing official that will make it that America has declared war on Nigeria. So where these headlines have been bandied, I don't understand. But it's unfortunate if some people
Or
think,
the twisting narratives.
yes, as if
You,
we put
so,
it that way.
sometimes you are wondering if they are deliberate.
I don't understand what you gain when you think it's your right to demarket a country. And let's not, I've always said in very different places, this habit of Nigerians overrating ourselves. No country lacks resources entirely. You think America lacks resources that Trump will have to leave the Pacific Ocean, cross over and come and take our resources here? If I thought that's what they are stuck in trade, there are many countries around them. There is a Venezuela that is richer in oil, far bigger than Nigeria in terms of oil reserves and production. You can easily go there. So when we always put the narrative around that, oh, they are after because of our resources, I think it's just overrating ourselves really. So that's not it at all.
So, okay, that the minister had to come out tells you something is amiss.
Sure, he's only playing his role as a minister because should there be war, the economy is tampered with, no doubt about that.
Mm.
War for victors, like in the Second World War, I still go back there. The Allied forces made the economy bigger, tripled, quadrupled. America, a good example. In fact, after the Second World War, America possibly then became the undisputed number one economy in the world. So there's a way war it has effect on the economy. So
They say the tragedy of war is that it uses man's best
best,
to do man's
man's worst.
worst.
Oh, surely. Man's
Mm.
worst in this case is that it's either destroys the economy, it wrecks it totally, and like so the minister has only come out to hey, we're not at war because our economy should not be a platform that
After all,
was
the
here.
figures we are returning are encouraging.
Encouraging. So there's no reason for any local investor or potential foreign investors to be scared away with some of these narratives because
Mm.
before you invest, there must be peace in the
And,
atmosphere you want to invest
yeah,
in. Yeah.
yeah. So, of course, Nigeria had to bend over backward. Moses, we must go back there. When Trump expressed his desire to come in here, enemies within said Trump, they twisted the tail to mean Trump
That's
was coming to
unfortunate.
attack Nigeria.
Nigeria.
And
On
the
what
thing,
basis?
they sold that dummy and it like wildfire, it spread.
Look, I've
Mm.
not seen in my odyssey of life. Let me sound like one Aristotle now. I've not seen nationals or citizens like Nigerians. Some of them just still delight in demarketing the country. I keep using that word demarket because of what you use. What does it profit you if you think all you hold the world is just say things that are not true about your country? Trump never
Mm.
declared war on Nigeria. He has no reason. We have
There's
never had
no
war.
no basis for
Basis for
it.
that. No basis at all. So why will he declare war on Nigeria? We have no reason to go to war. We are not at odds. We are not. No. He only wanted to. According to him, there is genocide on the faith he professes, and he
Mm.
declared war on those terrorists. And anyone that is right thinking should appreciate the fact that the terrorist act has not been for Christians. It has almost wrecked Nigeria. So anyone that will come around to help us should be welcome. He never declared
Uh,
war on Nigeria.
and the recent strike, the strike on Christmas Day, we understand reportedly struck a key bandit.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name again?
Is it Toji? Yeah,
Toji Bello.
yeah.
Yeah, he was killed in that strike. Nobody will tell me that has helped a number of people.
I know. If such men are your
Hmm.
source of inspiration, then good luck to you. Because if someone comes around to ensure that we collaborate, and it was even well said in the news, the foreign minister came out. They didn't do anything that impugned on our sovereignty. They agreed. We gave them the lead, and they
Hmm.
struck. So if you're not happy that terrorists have been struck, then I don't understand why you're there in Nigeria or not.
Remember, Trump, when the first time he came, he supplied Tucano jets to us.
Sure, 12 of them.
Second time, also obviously he's familiar with
Definitely
the
yes.
the story,
Definitely yeah,
you know.
yeah. He knows the country.
Uh-huh. So uh, naysayers, people who are not happy with the leadership in my country, think the only way to fight back is to sell this dangerous narrative.
And it's unfortunate. Truth is this. We keep saying we can't go the Rwanda way. We can't.
Mm.
If we think war is tea party, then
Mm.
we've experienced once the civil war, a
Mm.
needless,
Did,
avoidable
did,
war.
did we learn anything
I
from it?
don't know because narrative like this will only incite, inflame, as in, and make things even all the more as in tension everywhere. We
Yeah.
don't need all this. Anyway, it's good that Mr. Wale Edun just has come out to assure investors we are not at war with anybody. So if you think you want to come and invest in Nigeria, yes, we put our house in order. Definitely, power, road, the facility should be available. Come and invest. Local investors should do. But the fact that there is war, that is entirely untrue. We are not at war with America, and they are not at war with us.
And perhaps these naysayers should get ready because the US is targeting the Sambisa forest
Sure,
next.
sure.
I hear another strike is in the works.
It's
Mm.
impending, and
So long as it keeps our enemies at bay.
the truth is the job has been done with almost near perfection. Expertise, no noise, nothing. It just shows off the level of man's advancement technological wise.
Mm.
They've done the job. The army this morning came out to tell that, true, they confirmed that terrorists have been killed. They've been wiped out of existence. I don't want to even sound euphemistic now by saying they've been neutralized. They've been destroyed, and that's exactly what we want. Let Nigeria breathe. Whoever is not happy that we want to exterminate or destroy terrorists should have a think.
Mm.
So the minister again has assured, because he's not just a minister, a coordinating minister of the economy. That means he's even a tad above just being an ordinary minister. So he's got to assure both foreign investors, local investors, potential or even already by fixed investors that nothing is wrong with the country. Continue investing in our infrastructure, in our natural resources, and you'll be the better for it.
Yeah.
So it's assuring. So it's a very good statement he made. Timely.
So how do we take this home now?
Well,
If we make it a short exercise, not a bad idea.
no, for real. It's only clear. It's only good that when we have situation like this, it's not peculiar to Nigeria. Over the years, if you study war periods, we have to use the example of the Nazi Germany. Then they were always, as in on the other side now, always Joseph Goebbels, as in giving information day in day out. Go to the other side. Frank Delano Roosevelt had a what you call it is it road chart site, a road chart with every American almost on a daily basis just to assure. So when there is war, if that's the case now, there's always an assurance from those in authority. But this time around, there's not even any war impending or real. So let us not brace what is not. It's phantom that there's war with America. Trump never declared war against Nigeria.
If you like, the war in this case is targeted at a common enemy.
A common enemy, that's the
Yeah.
right word. If you are sympathetic towards a terrorist or whatever they represent, then something must be wrong with you.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
really. So let the narrative stop from now. I know this is a very veritable platform. This has been said. No war, as said by the minister, to assure investors, and we're also saying it as patriotic Nigerians. Nothing is wrong with what is being done. Let terrorism be a thing of the past in the country.
Yeah, because Uncle Sam's country, after 9/11, had to wait 10 painful years before they hit the prime target, Osama bin Laden.
Yeah,
So,
it's a gorilla war. It doesn't end easily.
so
now.
Uncle Sam understands our predicament.
Uncle Sam, you mean the United States of America?
Yeah,
Sure. And if they come around this time around, work with us, not impugning our sovereignty, and we get the job done. I've always said, a man sees a scorpion and the wife kills it. Is it not to stop the scorpion from hurting
Yeah.
their child?
Yeah.
So what are we talking about here? So if our partners the world over are ready to assist to work with us in collaboration and we wipe out these terrorists, very
So
good.
be it.
So be
Right.
it.
All right, we applied the brakes here. We intended to make a short work of it. So we are done. Let's thank Moses Adebayo for his time.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Until the next time, because the issues won't stop coming and we won't stop interrogating them. Many thanks. Enjoy your holiday. Bye-bye now.
A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck what is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and to love. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to gain and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. What profits as a worker from that in which he labors? I have seen the God-given task with which the sons of men are to be occupied. He has made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he has put eternity in, except that no one can find out the work that God does from beginning to the end. I know that nothing is better for them than to rejoice and to do good in their lives. And also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of God. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
And they shall be his people. God himself will be with them and be their God. God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no more death, sorrow nor crying. There shall be no more pain. The former days have passed away. And then he who sat on the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said to me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. And he said to me, It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. This is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
God.